So one way in which I think all of us should do is to really rest. So this is something I really believe in, which is like work-life balance. Although sometimes I'll be working, 24 hours, 48 hours or something, but in general, I try to have a work-life balance. So yeah, that's why I climb, right? Amongst many other things. Because part of not letting the voices of other people drown yours is to really be able to know yourself better. Let you be you. And so yeah, that's me taking my own advice. I'm there resting. Yeah, the orange thing is me. I'm climbing halfway. I'm resting. Yeah, okay, that's me. It's proof that that's me because that was the back, right? Yeah. So yeah, here that was in Malaysia. Just taken like a few months ago. I think October. Yeah, I went up to Malaysia. I'm from Singapore, so we went up, not go down to Hong Kong. Yeah, so I think it's very important to take time out to do things that you love to do as well. Because when you give yourself time to enjoy what you love, I find that it's very enriching for the soul. Your soul like lives again. If you always focus on just doing one thing, even though you love other things and you cannot do the other things, for a short period of time, I think it's fine. There are many periods of time in my life that I've done that, but like I said, I try to make it a point to once in a while at least get back to what I love doing. And for me, I really find that really helps. Like I look forward to climbing. I used to climb it twice a week. Look forward to climbing, the Monday, Thursdays, and it's like a mental break as well as enabling me to kind of live my life. Even though running a business is living my life as well. It's just another part of my life. So you guys, all of us here are aspiring entrepreneurs. We are entrepreneurs to be, and some of you might look at the road of an entrepreneur and think that it's a long way up. There's a lot that can happen. You're afraid. You don't know what to expect, and this fear is normal because you're uncomfortable. You're going to a new territory. Which is nothing to be ashamed of in a sense. But one thing that's important is that you cannot let this fear paralyze you. So one thing about in climbing, for example, we fall a lot, like literally a lot, because when you climb, like Jenny saw me in the picture, I was resting in the mid-climb, right? I might have fallen off and then I grabbed on again to kind of, rest. Or maybe I was stuck somewhere and I just let go. So no matter what, I paused. I either fell off or just paused. And I do it very often, especially on very difficult routes. And I think in entrepreneurship and in life in general, one has to be unafraid to fall. And you have to, in fact, embrace the fall. In climbing, it's so assumed that if you scream when you fall in the climbing gym or outdoors, it's just weird, unless you're a total beginner, which is fine. But you're just used to falling. It's a natural part of it, and this natural part of it is something I want to emphasize here, which is in entrepreneurship. While you should be very optimistic, but yet at the same time realistic. You must. I feel that you should also be aware of, in a sense, the negative stuff that can happen, and you have to be able to take that possibility of failure coming, be it small or big. It could be, the payment didn't arrive on Monday as it was supposed to. It arrived on Thursday. It's a very small thing, but bigger thing. Your investor pulled out. That's a big failure, right? But it's not the end of the world because it's a long way up, and there are many different ways to get around, right? So you could, if an investor pulled out, you can go to another investor. So that's why I think it's important. This clicker is not working. Okay, yeah. So this hard and smart work. So one thing about entrepreneurship is that it is tough. Yes, everyone says it's tough. Yes, but you have to work hard and work smart. And that's where I think is important. I mentioned earlier about being optimistic and being realistic, because sometimes I feel that there's too much hype going around about, always just looking at a glass half full, not half empty, which I think is good and is what I believe in as well. But at the same time, you need to realize that to get to that goal, to get to your optimistic goal, you have to work hard. And there's no point working hard and inefficiently. So working smart is very, very important. So yeah, so this guy is about to fall off a root. Looks scared, yeah, and I think for this particular route, it doesn't look that far down, but there are many others that people have climbed, like literally hundreds of meters tall, and the fall can be really, the height can be really great. And so the thing is, entrepreneurship is scary to me as well now, even though I've been like observing the scene for 7 years. I'm kind of starting a new company in the next few months. And again, for me, it's another new uncharted territory, because it's a new industry. It's a new industry for me, in a sense, although I've been observing it. But it's scary because now I'm creating a path again. It may fail, right? But I'm fine with that. I accept that. But so what I want to emphasize here is that it's okay to be scared. But it's just that you have to realize that this fear is fine. Do not allow it to paralyze you. In fact, embrace it, walk past it, so to speak, and climb up. So the key thing is that you really need to start somewhere. Just now, in the beginning of my talk, I mentioned that how I started was that I started through my school, essentially. I joined the organizing committee of the business plan competition in Singapore, and that was my idea of starting in the entrepreneurship world. So you guys might have different ideas. Some of you might try to help out your family businesses or your friends, or you group together a few of your friends to start, say, a push cart, or it's just small, trading business or something. Anything, just start somewhere. That's the key. And technology. Okay, yeah. So yeah, fall. So yeah, falling is like I said, important. This guy doesn't look afraid, right? And can you see he's so far down? I don't know if I were him, I'll be a bit scared. But yeah, falling is important. You have to realize that it's part of the route to success. It's part of the route up. And yeah, once you focus, you can reach your goal. Even though it may take 2 years, it may take 10 years, but persevere and you will eventually reach your goal. And yeah, look forward to looking down when you're up there. So now you've succeeded and you're literally at the top and you're looking down, and these are other climbers coming up, the other entrepreneurs coming up. And so I wish you guys all the best. Thank you.